Dr. Coulson?
Governor Rollins, we were able to stabilize nearly all of the cryosleep pods, all except 4.
Well, that's better than we thought.
You have to understand, in an hour, those pods will open and the people inside will either wake up or die. Governor Rollins, one of those pods is your husband's.
Lieutenant Colonel McQuaid, are we friends?
Well, Richter, you gotta ask yourself one question. What makes a friend?
Someone that I can talk to.
Well, Richter, you're a robot, and I'm a human. So I gotta teach you a few things. One, a friend is someone you can trust, and a friend is someone you can share secrets with.
Mom, I opened up the cryopod and Dad's awake. David, you could have killed him.
Raleigh, it's okay. I feel fine.
Thank God.
Cardiac arrest imminent.
Marcus?
Dad?
Marcus!
Dad?
Oh my God! I'm a monster!
Hey, Davey.
Oh, hey, Hick.
How you holding up, buddy?
I think I might have killed my dad.
It was an accident, Davey. It doesn't make you a bad person.
You want to know the last thing I asked him?
What's that?
How's your mac and cheese? I never got an answer.
Davey, everyone loves mac and cheese.
In order to get us started, we need your help to answer a security question. What's something you would bring with you to Mars?
Oxygen.
Water. My brother.
I heard an apple. Thank you. Matt, apple?
Apple. Access granted.
Welcome to Journey to the Red Planet.
Having fun with that ball?
No.
Listen, maybe you'd have more fun if you were shooting at it.
With what?
I rigged up a rifle.
A plasma rifle?
We'll get to plasma.
Just a regular rifle?
It's got blanks. I want you to understand the feeling of it. All I know is when I was growing up, I was a military family. Every time I was upset, I'd shoot something. Inanimate. Something inanimate.
You shoot an animal?
Inanimate objects. Like this ball's inanimate. It's moving when you drop it, but it's still inanimate. I actually don't know what that word really means.
You kind of say it funny, too.
How do you say it?
Inanimate.
Now it just sounds wrong.
Lieutenant Colonel McQuaid,
Yeah, I got the card game all ready.
I must warn you that I will beat you.
Like,
At cards.
Okay, well, I'm worried.
But I will tell you that I am 35% stronger than the strongest human ever recorded.
And I'll remind you, that test didn't record me, so. Sit down now.
Circles and squares.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only game we have on board.
Odd that they didn't store any other games for a year-long journey.
It is odd. But you know what? This is what friends do.
Friends talk about oddities of life.
Yes. What do you find odd?
Excrement.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, yep. You ever seen
And
it?
broccoli.
Well, about the same thing in my opinion.
This is Dr. Clifford Clem, recording my video log. I'm so happy. I feel like I'm getting along with everyone on the ship. I feel like I've made a lot of friends. I feel like I've really put my best foot forward. I'm also excited to do some more experiments. I find that experiments are a good way to get to know people. You never know what they're gonna do, and they don't know what you're gonna do, which means that you're in the same place, and that you can connect. Sometimes they're surprised, but I take that as a good sign. Because if someone's surprised, it means that they care. They look at you, and they say, I noticed you, and you surprised me. And I like to be noticed. I also am very worried. Because one thing that I haven't talked a lot about is that my daughter, who is in cryosleep, is really sick. And I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to find a cure when she wakes up. So I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure, which can be good, but can be bad. So, in closing, I'm happy and worried. This is Dr. Clifford Clem signing out.
All right, thank you for coming, everybody. We've got a few big things to talk about. I'll start. We have our first death on board.
Yeah, my husband.
I understand that. I do.
What? Why didn't you let her talk about it?
Because this isn't an open forum. This is a decision-making forum, and then we have an open forum after that.
Okay, I'll wait for that one.
Okay, just to put the. So that's on the table. Aye. Second, these other cryo sleep chambers are gonna open up in about a half an hour. So we got a funeral and something big happening. All right, open forum.
Hang on, we didn't make a decision on any of that.
I thought there was decisions being made here, and then you just sloughed off my husband's funeral like it didn't matter.
All right, everybody, just calm down, Scoot. Just make a decision. That's all.
I'm making a decision.
Well, it's your forum.
But I'm just a communicator.
Well, that's called a communicator.
All right, well, we shoot him out the airlock and we get to the...
I'm sorry? You're gonna what? You're just gonna shoot him out an airlock?
Yeah, we put him in the coffin and put the flag over it and...
It's a very odd. It's an astronaut's funeral.
That's right.
Okay, I'm not...
We'll shoot him right into the sun.
Yeah.
Technically, we're too far away from the sun for him to ever get there, but we can shoot him at the sun.
Well, he'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
No, he won't.
This is my husband. And you could have saved him.
What?
You're the scientist on this ship.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even in the room.
And I think it's actually your son's fault.
You do not blame my son.
Well, I do blame him. He opened the chamber.
Raleigh. Let's all calm down here.
I'm gonna stick a fist right down your throat, pull out your heart, and then shove it back down in there.
Okay, I don't think your fist would fit in my mouth, though.
Let's find out. How about we just
No,
find out?
Hey! That's all right. I think your anger and frustration is misplaced. It's not with Scoot, it's with your son.
I
think I'm just gonna leave this meeting.
Governor Rollins, I think you have every right to decide how you want your husband handled.
Yeah,
His remains.
We could burn him, too, if you want.
Stop.
What would make you
You know what? We'll just do the astronaut funeral.
It doesn't seem
And it
like-
isn't my son's fault.
Well, whose fault is it then?
It's those crappy chambers. Those cryosleep chambers. I didn't trust them in the first place.
Why don't you call UEA? Tell them that.
I swear to your heart, I'm gonna pull it out and then shove it right back up your ass.
Definitely not gonna fit that.
for him?
Ah, yes.
Were you charging?
Yes, I was powering up.
How was it? Was it a good session for you? Feel all juiced?
Good session. Juice. Ah, yes. Juice.
That's one of my colloquial wisdoms.
Wisdoms?
Colloquial wisdoms. It's colloquial, and it has some wit to it. So that's what I like to say. Anyway, it's your move. I went here, 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 and then I took 4 of your squares.
Oklahoma rules.
Yeah. So what's it feel like? What's it like being a robot? You have any thoughts? You have any dreams? You have any feelings of any kind?
I do not dream, and I wish to have feelings. I felt anger once, and I almost broke Scoot's arm.
Well, some would say wishing is a feeling.
Ah,
But maybe you're programmed to think that you have wishes.
I am programmed to think many things.
What do you think about me?
You are a fine human being,
Well, thank you.
and you have told me a deep, dark secret about yourself.
I have. Have you told anybody else?
I am not sure what to do with this secret.
Why?
What purpose would it serve for me to tell other people that you have terminal cancer?
Well, well, it would be a secret between you and I. And it's a secret that I want to keep
But why did you share it with me in the first place?
because I knew that you probably wouldn't tell anybody unless someone really pried.
But you needed to tell someone.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, and what made you tell me?
Be-
I am just a robot.
Exactly. Exactly. And if things go wrong, I could say, this robot's crazy.
Ah, but they know I'm not crazy.
Well, do they? You almost broke somebody's arm a few weeks ago.
Ah, touche. I moved 3 and took 4 cards.
What do you think about this, Raleigh Rollins?
Ah, the governor.
Yeah.
She has held many high positions.
Her son's a little, he's a little, he's dumb.
He is a child. Children are generally less intelligent than their adult counterparts.
Yeah, but that's an excuse.
So he is just dumb.
He's just a dumb one.
Ah,
I always thought when I saw him get on board, I was like, this is trouble.
is that a secret?
Huh?
Is that a secret?
Well, it's a known fact.
Ah,
Everyone talks, except that Hicks fella. Hicks take a liking to that kid. I think he's always wanted to have a son.
is he dumb?
Well, Hicks?
Yes.
Well, he's a Marine, so yeah.
All right,
Hey,
Davey,
Hicks,
glad you showed up.
me too.
Listen, the
Battle simulation. Currently ready.
Don't let it announce it. It's ready.
well, how else would you know it's ready?
Can't you just see all the? They're all. It's fine.
Davey, you're gonna have to learn to keep your wits about you.
You see, they're in a spherical white room, and there are a bunch of little floating pods everywhere.
You're gonna have to learn how to expect the unexpected. I'm just gonna use my hands and not go for projectiles.
Battle simulation will begin in 30 seconds.
Does this thing make a lot of noise?
Goddamn right it does.
I just pull this little trigger, and I shoot these little floating balls.
If it's so simple, why aren't you doing it?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
That's not the
2,
thing. It's about to start right
1.
now.
Oh, battle simulation begin.
How many did you get?
All of them.
Well, I got 3.
Level 1.
Careful where you're aiming that thing.
Level 2 beginning in 10 seconds.
Level 2. What happened to level 2?
You blow off more steam, buddy.
5, 4, 3,
Oh my
2,
God.
1. Level 2 beginning Level 2 complete.
How many did you get?
2.
I got them all.
I'm using my hands, man. There's a difference.
Level 3 beginning in 10 seconds.
Those mag gloves aren't fit for you.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh my God.
1. Level 3 beginning.
I think I was made for this.
Level 3 complete. Level 10 beginning. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God.
Level 10 beginning. Level 10 complete.
Oh, I killed my dad.
What are we gonna do?
I don't like that Dr. Clem.
Why? Because he didn't save your husband?
Well, that's one of many reasons. It freaks me out, though.
Don't you think the real danger on the ship is your son?
Okay, I'm getting a little tired of people telling me the danger is my son.
Well,
Now you're on this?
he was putting things out of the airlock and almost killed 2 people. And
I
now-
don't think you should be talking about my son killing people. I'm pretty sure your record is very long in that department.
Yeah, and I meant to kill all those people. That's the difference.
So you're admitting that if my son did do it, which I don't say he did, it was an accident.
Yes, which makes him the most dangerous person on the ship.
Because he made a mistake, possibly?
He made many mistakes.
He put
Over
stuff
and
out
over
in
again.
airlock. He's a child. It was cheese. Nobody cares about a bunch
It
of
was
cheese.
and then it was some medical supplies, and then it was a rover, and then people got stuck outside. One of whom was me.
Well, there shouldn't be a limit on how many times you can
Well,
open the airlock.
That may be true, but it doesn't change the fact that your son reached that limit.
You know what? I don't think I like you very much now either.
Well, who do you like on this ship?
I don't know anymore. But you better watch yourself. Because I am the governor still. So I get to make the decisions around here.
Just putting the flag out.
It's nice. I was just coming to see how you're doing.
I'm fine.
You look good.
I think everyone hates me.
No one hates you. You're just doing your job. Sometimes that's not a very popular thing.
Doing my job.
Yeah,
Aye.
yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just, I like to walk around the ship, take it in. You know, smell the different rooms.
Have you been to Dr. Coulson lately?
I don't like doctors. Doctors just tell
You're
you.
just looking a little pale.
Huh?
You're looking a little pale.
Well, I haven't seen the sun in a few weeks.
Okay.
So, any help with that?
No, I just unfolded the flag.
Okay, well,
You can walk with me if you want.
Sure.
I'm gonna wheel it down to the chapel.
okay. So, you ever been to Loch Lomond?
Aye.
Is it as good as that song says?
Aye, a little better even. A little better.
I always want to go there, see the waters, you know, see that dinosaur that's in there. No, that's a different one. That's a different
Loch Ness.
Yeah.
Aye. That's a monster.
I ain't never got to see
Loch
Scotland.
Lomond, aye, that's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Mr. Harris,
Hey,
Mr. McQuaid,
Hey, how's it
you
going?
haven't stopped by recently.
Yeah,
Please see
I've
me in the
been-
med bay as soon as you can.
I've been meaning to. I'm not gonna go see.
Why don't you want to go?
Doctors just fill you with lies and pump you with hope. You know, I just.
Or they fill you with hope and they pump you with medicine.
Maybe. But sometimes that medicine gives you false hope, you understand? Sometimes that medicine don't do anything for you. And you just...
Ah, are you sniffing rooms?
Yeah.
I do not smell things.
Huh?
I do not smell things.
Well, I'll tell you what this... I'll go huff this one and tell you what it smells like. Richter and I, we're close now.
Are you?
Yeah, he's got a nice little... He's got...
Are you friends?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Great.
You can come and play circles and squares with us if you like. You don't have very many friends on here, do you?
I would really like that.
Yeah.
Richter, thank you for joining me in the med bay.
Ah, yes, I just passed my friend, Lieutenant Colonel McQuaid. He's been sniffing the rooms.
Who am I to judge? Richter, I know a few weeks ago you had been tampering with your emotional pathways.
Yes, I would like to feel emotions.
I think feeling emotions is a very important thing. And in fact, it's one of the things that makes us human. But understanding emotion is harder. But I think you have the brain for it. And if you can understand these emotions, then when you feel them, they won't be so overwhelming.
Ah, yes. But how do I understand them?
Well, Richter, you already have an interface that adapts and changes. You can have a conversation and have a different conversation with the same exact put out. You already know how to understand these things. It's a matter of accepting them.
Ah, acceptance. Yes, I understand.
The need that you have to make friends is not in your programming, and yet you have it. I think that's pretty special. There's going to be a funeral later. I want you to absorb the emotions in the room.
Shall I try to make a friend there?
You should try to be a friend there.
I'm gonna go take my seat then.
We don't,
Huh?
Mrs. Rollins? We don't have a priest on board. At least one that's awake.
Well, maybe, I don't know, Davy?
But we have a chapel
Yeah.
for no priest.
For praying.
Davy, do you want to pray for your father?
You want me to say something?
Only if you want it, buddy.
you want me to come up there with you?
No. I'm sorry I killed you. I really miss you. And I was happy to get to see you for even just a few moments. But I'm sorry that I took the rest away from you. I hope there's so much mac and cheese in heaven.
Come on, we gotta let him go.
Governor?
I'm sorry for what I said.
I'm sorry too. Think it was a nice send-off for him. I coordinated the trajectory around the planets and asteroids and such. He's gonna fly straight into the sun.
Thought that wasn't possible.
I'm pretty sure I did it right.
All these pods are gonna open up any minute now.
Yeah, that means we have a decision to make.
Yeah, we do. We're gonna care for them and see what we can do for
Is
them.
that the best decision we have to make?
God damn it. You know, sometimes.
McQuaid,
Yeah?
you've been in the military before.
Yeah?
So, in the military,
Yeah?
if there's 3 men behind enemy lines, and it's going to take 500 men to get them back, what do?
You gonna get them.
And you sacrifice 500 men.
Yeah,
That's-
because you know what? If you're on the other side of that line, you want people to come get you.
No, I don't.
Well, that's you. And we can't make that decision for these 3. So
If
these
we
are gonna
wake
open
them up, we will not have enough air to get to Mars.
They're gonna wake up on their own volition, you understand?
Miss Watts, I don't exactly understand why you're here for this procedure.
I'm here because someone needs to take this matter into their own hands.
The lives of these 3 people is a matter for you to handle in your own hands now.
The lives of all the people in the ship are a matter.
I'm that person.
Pods opening in 2 minutes.
Now listen, I'm the head medical examiner and chief of all psychiatry. I have too many roles to explain to you right now. I know you think doctors just fill you full of lies and pump you full of hope.
Something like that.
But I do a lot more than that. I'm here to save lives, every life, even if it was yours, even if you thought you weren't worth saving. That is what I'm here to do.
What do we do about the air that we need to breathe for the next year?
We stop wasting our breath.
So we stop talking?
That'd be a start.
It ain't a guarantee that I'm gonna make it the whole trip. Neither is you, neither is she. All right?
So the three of us should kill ourselves.
No. What I'm saying is that these people deserve a chance just as much as we do.
There is also still a chance that the situation is critical. Just like Mr. Rollins who passed.
Pods opening in 1 minute.
And what I'm saying is that we could make the situation critical. And no one else would need to know.
I'm not even going to entertain that thought. That goes against United Earth Alliance regulations. It goes against the regulations of the Antelope. And it goes against my entire view of life. And if you had a little more appreciation for it, maybe you would agree with me.
Pods opening in 30 seconds.
Then I'm not gonna stand here and watch the two of you doom everyone on this ship.
Gotta keep an eye on that one. You're the doctor, so it's on your plate.
I know I gave her a psych evaluation before I got on board.
Pods opening in 5.
I think it's my fault.
Here we go.
4.
There could be a chance that all die at the same
2.
time.
Pods opening.
Here we go. Here they come. Here they come. They're coming too.
All life size are nominal.
This is Rodrigo. This is Bartolo. This is Sam. Two M's. That's their last names. All right.
I have all of that right here.
I just wanted to speak their names into existence.
Did we make it?
Huh?
Did we make it?
We're halfway there, Bartolo.
Sam, take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Sam, don't look too good.
Sam, lifeline, critical.
Sam,
Sam,
look at me. You can breathe. You know how to breathe.
I know how to breathe.
Sam, it says here that you really enjoy hover cycling. Is that true?
We're hover cycling? We're gonna go hover cycling?
You remember hover cycles?
Hover. Cool. Love 'em.
Is this Mars?
Rodrigo.
Is this
No,
Mars?
we're halfway there.
Tell me this is Mars!
Rodrigo.
God, I need this to be Mars!
This ain't Mars. We're not even halfway there yet.
What? Why would you say that?
It's because I want you to know the truth.
Just tell me a lie. I just woke up.
I'll tell you a lie.
Ease me into reality.
I'll tell you a lie. Your nose looks great.
What? Thank you.
Who's that? Bartolo?
Slowly, Sam, slowly.
Wanna get on that hover bike?
The hover cycle's not here. You're on board the Antelope.
Get up now, Bartolo.
I'm doing just fine.
Bartolo.
Yep.
Now you understand, you remember now, they might go insane. So you gotta be careful.
Don't say that in front of me.
I'm telling it to your ear.
I feel great.
I'm the doctor on this ship. I know how crazy they
What's
go.
the- what's the-
Bartolo.
I was just knocking at the door.
That's all right. That's all right. He did that before he went into the sleep.
Sam.
They's all murderers.
I have a
Pretty
sedative.
shit. They's all murderers.
He was just trying to hug you.
They's all murderers.
He was trying to hug you.
This is a sedative. I swear it's just a sedative.
They's all murderers.
What?
Bartolo.
Bartolo.
Just Don't you stick me with that.
It's just
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, please, just
Don't
calm
you
down.
stick with me. If I go to sleep, I'm never gonna wake up. I saw what you did to him.
That's not true.
What do you mean his neck's facing all the wrong way?
I agree with
So you're telling me I should trust you? I don't even trust my own mother.
I'd like to get into that kind of thing with you once you're awake. Listen, I'm the chief doctor on board, and I'm also the psychiatrist.
What's he?
I'm chief navigation officer. I can do other things
Jesus
as well.
I don't think you need a sedative any longer. You seem quite calm.
Yeah, we're feeling fine.
Sedative is not strong enough.
Well, that's because we had to pump them full of adrenaline to get them awake out of cryo sleep.
I'm telling
This
you.
man is a cocktail of different emotions and adrenaline and sedatives.
I'm telling you, we are walking a fine line.
Why don't you go and get Watts? Why don't you go ahead and join her? Because you basically just did exactly what she wanted.
I acted on instinct. All right? Would you rather have your windpipe crushed?
Yes.
Sam was half robot. You understand?
It's called a cyborg.
Yeah, that too.
Man, y'all remember disco?
All
What the
right.
hell was in that drug?
Hi, Mom.
How you doing?
Did you guys hear what happened?
I thought I said you weren't allowed over here anymore. What happened?
Those people, they woke up.
I'm glad somebody lived.
Did they die? Did
Um,
they die?
well,
Because if they died,
two of them are alive, and one of them is. They're not telling us what happened with that one. So,
I guess that means
so 50% of them live.
I guess that means there's a 50% chance I killed my dad. Or maybe like 25. I don't know.
You didn't kill him. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that.
But what if I did? What if I did?
But you didn't.
you know
can-
what,
you
Mom?
can- look, you can live your whole life with these little, oh, but what if I did this and what if I did that? But guess what? They ain't gonna get you nowhere. They ain't gonna get you nowhere but kicked you in the face by a horse.
No horses on Mars, Mom.
Have you been there? You don't know. That's right, you don't know either.
Well, you got this under control. So,
Hicks took me shooting today, Mom. You know what happened? I hit every target in the bullseye. Right in the bullseye.
That makes you feel better.
No, it doesn't. It means I'm a killer.
You didn't shoot your father.
Just means I'm good at. I don't know.
Sorry to interrupt.
Hey, Hicks.
Hey, Davey. I made you a necklace. I didn't really make it, just a chain. I took one of the casings out of the guy that well, he saved my life today. Thought you should know that. I didn't know that the protocols went beyond level 8, and the computer must have been on the fritz, jumped up to 10. I want to let you know I never would have put him in that situation. I know it was very dangerous.
I heard he hit every target right in the bullseye.
Yeah, he's scary good. I mean, thank you.
Thanks.
I feel safer knowing you have my back.
See, Mom, I have a killer's back. He murdered people.
But he's done it for the right reasons.
Oh my God.
He's on the law's side. I don't know. No. Okay, no.
Do you ever think we'll... I already know the answer.
What?
I was just gonna say, do you ever think we'll get over Dad? Like him being gone and all that?
You don't have to get over it.
I think I'll miss him every day of my life.
I'll miss him every day too, and you don't have to get over it.
I think-
That's not the way that works.
I think when I'm super old, I'm gonna walk out onto the surface of Mars, and all the red dust will be blowing at my feet, and I'll take off my helmet, and I'll go like this, and I think I'll think of Dad, and then I'll die.
Oh my
That's how much I miss him.
I hope you don't actually do that.
I'm gonna have
And
a-
if you do, I will be glad I am not around.
No, you'll be there. You'll see it.
Why? Why would you do that? Don't you say that. We're gonna be on Mars eating space ribs and mac and cheese. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get over it? I don't know. But you will learn to live with it and it will be fine. You will live a life after this.
I'll try.
I'll make you some mac and cheese.
Okay. Can we put some hot dogs in it?
Warning. 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 Warning.
What is the warning about?
I don't understand. Matt!
The recently awakened prisoners have taken over the
Wait,
bridge.
hang on, they're prisoners?
I will no longer be able to communicate.
What the hell are you talking about, Matt?
Oh my God.
I love you.
Hang on, damn it.
It's my calling.
Journey to the Red Planet!
Thank you all so much for coming. We truly, truly appreciate it. Please give it up for, I'm so sorry, Greg in the booth. Thank you. And our bar and front of house staff. If you don't know this already, this is a show that carries over week to week, so this story will continue to be told as the weeks continue. We have 3 shows left. Three shows left. So come back. You figure out what happens. Will they get to Mars? Will anyone be alive? Who knows? Please come back if you enjoyed the show. Tell your friends. Please come back to Huge any night of the week except for Tuesdays. There's classes on Tuesdays.